Thank you for making time to listen to me. I know God is blessing you with the messages and you are having great impacts in your daily lives. I am Prophetess Victoria Damidakwa. The segment of this program is what I call Ask the Prophetess. If you have any questions, if you have any contributions, you can contact me with the numbers on your screen. Now I read the question of the day. As a believer, should you have sex before marriage? As a believer, should you have sex before marriage? When we read the book of Genesis, we knew that Adam had sex with Eve and they brought forth children. But God had then put them together before they brought forth children. So they are a model example. We are in times where the normal has become abnormal, and the abnormal is now very normal because the enemy is gradually bringing the lies of the world. The question didn't say a churchgoer. The question didn't say a normal Christian. The question said a born-again Christian who believes in the God, the person of God, and the principles of God. Because the marriage bed is honorable in all, and it should not be defiled. The problem that happens, sex is an act created by God for pleasure. And since we are in this flesh, that is why Paul said we should bring the body under subjection. There will be temptations where we would want to experiment what we feel. It's normal. It comes up. But what does God say concerning it? Sex is the highest form of covenant, the blood covenant. And there is something that we call soul ties. When you get involved with somebody, the reason why we take the surname of men is that we take their blessings and their curses. They take our blessings and our curses. So we interchange the things behind our souls. That is why we call it soul tie. So what happens is that when you start it and you don't marry the person, you then have a soul tie with the person. And this is causing so many spiritual problems for so many people. That is why everybody has to ask for the fruit of the Spirit, self-control. The edges will come, but one of the fruits of the Spirit is self-control. Fornication, adultery, they are the only things the Bible says flee. It doesn't say stand there. When you see it coming, you flee. You are dating somebody to get married. What are you doing around 12 a.m. in the person's room? You call yourself a believer. And because of this soul tie, you marry. When you sleep together spiritually, those who are in the prophetic office will tell you, you see all their souls, those who are your ex-boyfriend, your ex, lying with you on the same bed. They bring negative energies, they bring positive energies. So imagine you try having sex with 5 men, all of it are following you. 5 women, all of their energies, the positive and the negatives, they are following you. And you see that you enjoy. Maybe you want, they say, I'm a naughty girl, in quotes. I'm a naughty boy. You enjoy it. And when it comes to breakthroughs, so many things, believe you me, you struggle with it. So that is why God made it, is for pleasure. But if it is done in a forbidden manner, it means God has when it has to be done. Adam and Eve, this was the bone of my bones and the flesh of my flesh. So before Adam knew Eve, they were married together before they brought forth. They didn't bring forth before they got married. And anytime you violate a rule of God, you violate the principles of God, it has repercussions. You shouldn't joke with it at all. Idobi biara sesa wahweme. Your friend me Prophetess Victoria Damidakwa. Dwumadie yi fen mato ne din sɛ busadiifoɔ ba. Asɛm a obi de brɛ me ne sɛ ogyidini obetimi ene bɛrima ada ansa na waware no. Onipa na nka sɛ ɔsɔrekɔni, onipa na nka sɛ kristoni, ɔsɛ ogyidini na kyerɛ sɛ kristoni a apam foforo yi awo ne foforo obetumi ada. Nhyiamudie ba ne mmarima nhyiamudie anena ɛyɛ ade Awurade na yɛyɛ. Na mmom Awurade wɔ n'akyiwadeɛ kwan so bi. Woyɛ a esunsunsanso ni ehu ne mu du. Awurade na yɛyɛ. Ɔyɛ asiema yɛwɔ bra enwoma ɛfɛre no enye fɛre biom. Enwoma enye fɛre no enu na want to we ɔmo fɛre. Enu nti na John the Baptist from huruti ama no. Yɛ kan Mose nwumedi kan a ansa na Adam ɔne ne yiri Ifu bedi nhyiamu no na Awurade we baako yɛ me dompe mu nompe no ɔma ware ansa na ɔmo ɔma nkɔwo ansa na ɔmo ware. Enkyerɛ sɛ yɛnyini yɛwɔ honamduam yɛwɔ atenka yɛwɔ nneɛma a yɛtete ne nyinaa bɛba nanso honhom ni maduaba ogyidini a yɛwo foforo no wɔ honhom konkron no ɔmu aduaba baako yɛ sɛ wo hyɛ wo ho so ɛno wo busa soro sɛ soro broni frɛ no self control ma me honhom a me de hyɛ me ho so wo hyɛ wo ho so wi a yɛwɔ anamo a yɛtuo yɛse adwamammo ɛnnamu adwaman yɛdwane wa wo yɛ kristoni wo ne ɔbɛɛma wo ne ɔbɛɛ hyehyɛ awade efiri nondu kɔna ɔbaa no ɛtoɔtoɔ nofo egyina so ɛhyehyɛ nneɛma mu kama ɔhyɛ wo dɛm no Bible si dwane wo so kohyia no enti wanyi obi na amo abɔ adwaman wo to adwane ɛbɛ dwane a kɔpem sɛ nyame behu na sere Awurade honhom ɔma hyɛ wo so because yamu ɛyɛ di fudwuma no yehunu sɛ na apam nyinaa mogya mu akotene ɛna ne di kan emu du na yesunsum di nsesa enti na se ware a aware kora asɛm ware na consummation nhyiamudie ma ya yɛmfrɛ na ware nti sɛ me ne bɛrima ne kon ni mu no antimi ne ma na hɔ a mitimi kokogu no consummation nhyiamudie no ɛna ma ware ni yɛde sili yɛde ma ware ni dim yɛde sisudua enti yɛade ehu ɛte sɛ sunsum yɛde yɛ kra edi dwa timu a wohyia kwadwa na ne nada wohyia kwame yɛfa Lagos a yɛbehu Brazil yɛbaba ntoma a yɛbehu wonder skirt wo da na wo da kɔ sa wo ne kuna nkasa bɛda sa kra we nyina won sane wo kra infiri wo kra dada no ho omugu mpane mu bi wanti ama bebre sika sam nye wanti ama suru ntimi mie ma bebre wanti ama bi madwuma mu nyina yɛ basabasa untutu akokɔ ho nwie na mfa nkɔkyerɛ Awurade sa aboa bɛni umfa die bi mfiti ɛna mofrɛ efifiri sadie mu amowowo ba ɔmo nta nya Kristofo ɔmo nta medo nyame ɔmo ta te atwe enti tro yɛ tro nyina afiri nyame ahumi mu na ɛba enti afiri nyame ahumi mu na ɛba yɛ me nyame moa yɛn na ɛna wɔkɔ a wɔse ti mankɔso anhwɛ na mekɔ na nya ade a yɛ papa bi afiri nyame nkyɛn na ɛba wahu obi ɔde ne were ahyɛ nyame mu na Awurade ama n'animu agu aseda enti wakoma ne edinimu afanfa na wo wire ne nyina hyɛ ne mu dia bibi biara obɛyɛ ama bida wasise ugu so a wo hwɛ me bigidi ye pa sɛ wayɛ nhyira. You are trusting in the Lord with your whole heart. God will never give you anything that is bad. Even though he stopped when Adam said, but when you trust in him, every desire of your heart will be granted. Your sexual pleasures, God desires that you have good sex, you have pleasure. So God will not give you anything that is bad. Mumu bebre mu bua nyame, nyame nsoma mumu ana mu bua no. Ba mo de ne peto no nsamo a oni mu bewie, obema na sim. Beloved in the Lord, you agree with me that we are in very bad times. Financial, family, business, career, the burdens are too many. And we are in times that we really need the sustaining grace of God. And what will keep us is the word of God. So I want to encourage you, every Sunday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening. Make it a point to listen to the messages that I'm bringing you. Maybe someone is even listening to me now. You want to give it up. You want to end your life. You don't know where to turn to. Everything, your back is really against the wall. I want to encourage you. Take your notebooks, take your pens, write them down, reflect, meditate upon it, think about it, and I know it's going to be a great blessing to your life. To follow me on my Facebook, I have the social media handle name Wells of God Ministries, and my number is on your screen. If there is any problem, any day, anytime, I'm a servant leader. I'm called to serve you, pray with you, counsel you, encourage you, speak into your life. I'm available, and I believe you'll be blessed. God bless you.